The Second Book of Samuel, from the Young's Literal Translation of the Bible, Chapter 1. And it cometh to pass, after the death of Saul, that David hath returned from smiting the Amalekite, and David dwelleth in Ziklag 2 days. And it cometh to pass on the 3rd day, that, lo, a man hath come in out of the camp from Saul, and his garments are rent, and earth on his head. And it cometh to pass in his coming in unto David, that he falleth to the earth, and doth obeisance. And David saith to him, Whence comest thou? And he saith unto him, Out of the camp of Israel I have escaped. And David saith unto him, What hath been the matter? Declare, I pray thee, to me. And he saith that, The people hath fled from the battle, and also a multitude hath fallen of the people, and they die, and also Saul and Jonathan his son have died. And David saith unto the youth who is declaring it to him, How hast thou known that Saul and Jonathan his son are dead? And the youth who is declaring it to him saith, I happened to meet in Mount Gilboa, and lo, Saul is leaning on his spear, and lo, the chariots and those possessing horses have followed him. And he turneth behind him, and seeth me, and calleth unto me, and I say, Here am I. And he saith unto me, Who art thou? And I say unto him, An Amalekite I am. And he saith unto me, Stand, I pray thee, over me, and put me to death, for seized me hath the arrow, for all my soul is still in me. And I stand over him, and put him to death, for I knew that he doth not live after his falling. And I take the crown which is on his head, and the bracelet which is on his arm, and bring them in unto my lord hither. And David taketh hold on his garments, and rendeth them, and also all the men who are with him, and they mourn, and weep, and fast till the evening, for Saul, and for Jonathan his son, and for the people of Jehovah, and for the house of Israel, because they have fallen by the sword. And David saith unto the youth who is declaring it to him, Whence art thou? And he saith, Son of a sojourner, an Amalekite I am. And David saith unto him, How wast thou not afraid to put forth thy hand to destroy the anointed of Jehovah? And David calleth to one of the youths, and saith, Draw nigh, fall upon him. And he smiteth him, and he dieth. And David saith unto him, Thy blood is on thine own head, for thy mouth hath testified against thee, saying, I put to death the anointed of Jehovah. And David lamenteth with this lamentation over Saul and over Jonathan his son, and he saith to teach the sons of Judah the bow. Lo, it is written on the book of the upright. The roebuck, O Israel, on thy high places is wounded. How have the mighty fallen? Declare it not in Gath. Proclaim not the tidings in the streets of Ashkelon, lest they rejoice, the daughters of the Philistines, lest they exult, the daughters of the uncircumcised. Mountains of Gilboa, no dew nor rain be on you, and fields of heave offerings. For there hath become loathsome the shield of the mighty, the shield of Saul, without the anointed with oil. From the blood of the wounded, from the fat of the mighty, the bow of Jonathan hath not turned backward, and the sword of Saul doth not return empty. Saul and Jonathan, they are loved and pleasant in their lives, and in their death they have not been parted. Than eagles they have been lighter, than lions they have been mightier. Daughters of Israel, for Saul weep ye, who is clothing you in scarlet with delights, who is lifting up ornaments of gold on your clothing. Oh, how have the mighty fallen in the midst of the battle! Jonathan, on thy high places, wounded. I am in distress for thee, my brother Jonathan. Very pleasant wast thou to me. Wonderful was thy love to me, above the love of women. How have the mighty fallen! Yea, the weapons of war perish.